Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, The Reader Teacher. My name's Scott. It's the start of June, so this video is episode 6 of series 5 of Coming Soon, and it previews the upcoming books for the month of June 2025. As always, I'll be going through them in release date order, and where they have the same release date, then they'll be alphabetically by title. If you just want to hear about a specific book, then make sure to use the timestamps in the description below. I hope this video helps you to discover more children's books to add to your TBRs, and there's always plenty more, so make sure to leave me a like, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. Also, all the links to the books that I mentioned in this video will be in the description box below. So, let's take a look at the books. First up, A Bear Belongs, out on the 5th of June, is a powerful eco-rescue story that looks perfect for animal lovers everywhere. Inspired by real events, it follows 3 son bear cubs who are taken from their rainforest home and later rescued by the amazing Dr. Wong. As the cubs journey from captivity back to the wild, the book also explores the rainforest's delicate ecosystem. With vibrant illustrations and fact pages packed with information, this looks like a hopeful, engaging read about resilience, rescue, and why protecting wildlife really matters. Thanks Bloomsbury for the beautiful hardback finished copy. Next is A Box Full of Murders, where Ava and Luke stumble across a box of old papers in their attic and find themselves drawn into a decades-old unsolved murder. As they piece together letters, recordings and newspaper clippings, the mystery begins to take shape, and it quickly becomes clear the danger isn't just part of the past. Their investigation leads them into the lives of people who may still be hiding secrets, and the closer they get to the truth, the more risks they face. With clues sprinkled throughout and a challenge for readers to solve the case too, this promises to be a twist-filled read. Thanks Puffin for the finished copy that's out on the 5th of June. Bursting with colour, Carnival Queen is a picture book out on the 5th of June that celebrates Caribbean culture and community spirit. It's Kayla's favourite day of the year, Carnival, and she's ready to bring her big energy to the parade. But when her costume is ruined at the last minute, Kayla must find the courage to ask for help. And with everybody pitching in, she learns that the true magic of Carnival comes from the people and the places they share in this tribute to tradition and togetherness. Thanks Little Tiger for the finished copy. Another one out on the 5th of June is Choose Your Own Evolution. Go extinct or survive? You decide. Which looks to be a thrilling, pick-your-own-path adventure through the amazing story of life on Earth. Each page introduces a new animal with its own fascinating evolutionary tale, and it's up to you to decide their next move. Will your creature grow a backbone, take to the skies, or dive deep for dinner? And with over 50 different endings, you could guide your animal to survive or face extinction. And along the way, you'll learn how small choices shape the fate of species over millions of years, making every decision count. Thanks Nosy Crow for the finished copy. Escape Room Game Zero is the second book in the Escape Room series and promises to be another thrilling adventure packed with puzzles, action and danger. When Eden enters a virtual escape room, she faces a series of challenges she must solve to survive. But as the game unfolds, it becomes unclear whether she's the player in control or if the game itself is playing her. She must use all her courage and cleverness to navigate unexpected twists and uncover the truth behind the game's dark secrets. Will she escape before it's too late? I can't wait to find out. Thanks Nosy Crow for the finished copy that's out on the 5th of June. The third book in the award-winning Greenwild series, The Forest in the Sky, is out on the 5th of June, and it's the final one to end the trilogy. Daisy and her friends set off on a daring mission deep into the heart of the Amazon rainforest to rescue the botanists, including Daisy's mum. But when a sudden attack separates Daisy and Max, Max finds himself stranded in a strange place with no clear way out. And with the shadow of the mysterious Great Reaper drawing ever closer, they'll need every ounce of courage and friendship to face the dangers ahead and protect the magical world of Greenwild from falling apart. Big thanks Macmillan for the hardback finished copy. In the quiet town of Hushville in Kerfuffle out on the 5th of June, everyone likes to stay calm and peaceful. That is, except for Maeve, who has big feelings she wants to let out and share. And when the noisy and lively Kerfuffle bird arrives, Maeve finally has someone to shout and play with. But as Kerfuffle bird's wild squawks and dances become too much for the other hushlings, they all learn why it's important to express their feelings and find ways to live together happily. Thanks Oxford Children's for the finished copy. Imagine a library where you don't borrow books, but llamas instead. Well, that's exactly what Llama Library out on the 5th of June lets you do. And you can pick a llama to help you explore any subject you like, whether it's cookery, history or music, and they'll bring it to life in the most unexpected ways. Just choose your llama, get your card stamped and take them home. But be ready, because things can get a bit messy. When the llamas start causing chaos at home, it's up to the borrowers to figure out how to keep the fun under control and make sure every llama finds its way back. Thanks Rocketbird Books for the finished copy. From Hyderabad to Victorian London, Naeli and the Secret Song out on the 5th of June takes readers on a journey. Naeli loves her life in India but dreams of finding her English father, who left when she was little. When she receives a mysterious ticket from England, she decides to leave everything behind and follow the clues. With only her father's name and her beloved violin, Naeli sets off on a daring adventure filled with mystery, music and family secrets. As she navigates unfamiliar streets and meets new friends, she must rely on her bravery and the power of her music to unlock the secrets of her past. Thanks Chicken House for the finished copy. Setting sail on the 5th of June is Nautical, a visual history of boats which explores a variety of vessels on a stunning voyage through maritime history. This beautifully illustrated book celebrates the incredible creativity behind boats, ships and submarines across the centuries. Filled with stories of explorers, pirates and inventors, it also features Viking dragon boats, the Mary Rose, the Cutty Sark and the Titanic. So whether you're curious about ancient craft or modern marvels, Nautical is a brilliant look at life on the water and those who've shaped it. Thanks Big Picture Press for the finished copy. Step into the mysterious world of Puzzlevale in the first book in this new graphic novel series out on the 5th of June. When Pandora finds herself lost in this secret town, she must solve riddles, puzzles and tricky clues to find her way back to her parents. Alongside the clever Detective Crow, she faces a race against time, but can they uncover the secrets of Puzzlevale and succeed? And this series offers a fresh interactive storytelling experience that promises to keep readers hooked from start to finish. Thanks David Ficklin Books and The Phoenix for the finished copy. 13-year-old Tom and his friends survive by shining shoes and picking pockets in Shadow Thieves out on the 5th of June. But when his friends are captured and sent to a harsh workhouse, Tom's world is turned upside down. And just when all hope seems lost, a mysterious figure offers Tom a chance to train at a secretive international school for thieves high in the snowy Alps. As Tom dives deeper into the shadowy world of the Shadow League, danger and dark secrets grow around him. Can he save his new classmates and still find a way home to rescue his friends? Thanks Farshaw for the finished copy. Meet Snarky Sharky, the funniest fish in the sea, in this picture book that's out on the 5th of June. Snarky Sharky rules the reef with his sharp wit and cheeky puns. But life underwater isn't all smooth sailing, as he's convinced the dolphins are on porpoise being annoying, and the sea stars are always missing the point. Fed up, Snarky decides to leave the reef and search for something bigger and better. He learns though that sometimes the best treasures are the things you already have. Thanks Little Tiger for the finished copy. Don't panic, something's lurking in the forest, but you're safe inside this cabin, in the woods, in the beer out there, out on the 5th of June. With a calm and clever host guiding you through the story, you'll learn all about staying safe when there's a bear nearby. But are those dark shadows really harmless? Or is there more to this forest than meets the eye? As you follow along, unexpected twists and sneaky surprises keep the tension building, making every page an adventure. So be sure to keep your wits about you. Thanks Quiltree Books for the finished copy. I'm a huge fan of Phil Earls, so I can't wait to travel back to 1911 in his latest book, The Dawn of Adonis, the prequel to his best-selling When the Sky Falls, out on the 5th of June. London's docks hide secrets darker than the night, and when a rare baby gorilla is smuggled in from the Congolese rainforest, it sparks a dangerous game of greed and power. Nettie Beecroft, a brave 12-year-old, finds herself caught in the middle, facing ruthless gangsters and shadowy figures who will stop at nothing to get rich. With loyalty tested and trust hard to find, Nettie must summon all her courage to protect the precious creature and discover who she can truly rely on. Thanks Anderson Press for the finished copy. In the Elixir, out on the 5th of June, Anne Storer is a gifted young healer living in 17th century England, a time when suspicion and danger lurk around every corner. And working from her father's apothecary shop, Anne uses her grandmother's secret healing gift to create powerful tinctures. When the brilliant young Isaac Newton moves in above the shop, the two join forces to invent a miraculous elixir with incredible powers. But with the witchfinder Abel Geach prowling the town and the plague spreading fast, Anne must be careful not to reveal her secrets. As though she loves fall ill, she faces a terrifying choice: risk everything to save them, or stay hidden to protect herself. Thanks Barrington Stoke for the finished copy. 4 friends live happily in the land of magic in the Invisibles out on the 5th of June, until one breaks the most important rule by setting foot on the forbidden island of darkness. As punishment, they are all exiled to the bleak wasteland, a world ruled by grown-ups. For Grace, this exile is even more confusing. She wakes up with no memory of her magical home or how she got there. The only clue lies with 2 mysterious invisible children who refuse to help. As Grace uncovers their secrets, she must find a way to escape the wasteland before it traps her forever and she loses everything she once knew. Thanks Pushkin Press for the finished copy. I absolutely adored The Lost Book of Adventure, so I'm super excited to see The Lost Book of Undersea Adventure coming out on the 5th of June. After being thrown from a ferry and washing up on a deserted island, the unknown adventurer has to use all his survival skills and keep a promise to his younger siblings by writing down everything he sees and does. But the island holds more than just danger. Across the lagoon, a mystery is waiting to be discovered. Packed with exciting moments of survival, friendship and underwater exploration, this journal-style book brings ancient legends to life and takes readers on an unforgettable adventure beneath the waves. Thanks Quarto for the finished copy. The Rock Family Band, out on the 5th of June, follows Sam, the youngest member of a very musical family. Dad plays guitar, Pop sings, Liv is on drums, and Bo writes lyrics and plays keyboard. Even Nan and the dog are in the band. Everyone's into glam rock, except Sam, who prefers classical music and plays the flute. With his end-of-year school recital coming up, he feels out of place and unsure if his family can support him. But when the big moment arrives, Sam discovers his rock-star family might be exactly what he needs. Thanks Oxford Children's for the finished copy. Ruby's world has gone off the rails in The Scream of the Whistle, out on the 5th of June, because her parents have split up and she finds herself stuck in a creepy village. At night she slips away to follow the old train tracks, hoping they'll lead her back to her old life. But when a haunting whistle echoes through the night and a steam train appears, Ruby goes on a journey she never expected. But is it just a dream? Or something more real? And when the train pulls into its final stop, will she be the same as when she boarded? Thanks Chicken House for the finished copy. When Corinne finds a shell on the beach in The Shell Keepers, she's not expecting to discover Cowrie, a miniature girl from a hidden world beneath the sand and sea. Cowrie's family travels with the tides, but now their way of life is under threat and they need help from someone in the human world. Corinne is about to become a shell keeper. But can one girl protect a world most people don't even know exists? As the tide shifts, she must decide what kind of difference she's brave enough to make. Thanks Chicken House for the finished copy that's out on the 5th of June. When Lizzie's pet disappears, she'll need more than a magnifying glass to track him down. Luckily for her, her babysitter Ruby is full of bright ideas and shows Lizzie that inventors never ever give up. Maybe Lizzie can invent the perfect solution to find Gizmo and discover the inventor inside herself. So grab your thinking cap, get ready to tinker, test and troubleshoot, because we are all inventors. And who knows, the next big idea might be yours. Thanks Bloomsbury for the finished copy of We Are All Inventors, out on the 5th of June. Sometimes all it takes is a few words to lift you off the ground. And this collection of poems out on the 5th of June is full of little moments that help children feel seen, soothed and strong. From the ups and downs of school and friendships to the wonder of the world around them. Inside you'll find poems to calm a busy mind, comfort a worried heart and celebrate the joy of simply being you. And there are words to hold on to when the world feels big and others to share when kindness is needed most. And each page is a gentle reminder that thoughts can grow wings and words can fly. Thanks Templar Books for the finished copy. What happens when science takes a wild, unexpected turn? From ancient battles to shocking experiments on frogs' legs to a rail worker's unbelievable survival story, Inside Your Brain out on the 12th of June reveals the surprising moments that help scientists understand the most complex organ in our bodies. Filled with humour and fascinating facts, this journey through history is bursting with stories that show how curiosity and sometimes a bit of chaos can lead to amazing breakthroughs. Thanks Thames and Hudson for the finished copy. In The Dress with 100 Pockets, out on the 12th of June, Lucy and Aunt Augusta run the fabulous fashion store, where Lucy's dresses aren't just stylish, they're filled with pockets for every adventure. From book pockets to cosy nook pockets, there's a pocket for everything you could imagine. When Lucy is invited to showcase her designs at the fabulous fashion show, she sets out to create something truly spectacular. But with so many pockets and so many ideas, will she be able to make a dress that's perfect for any occasion? Thanks Macmillan for the finished copy. Behind every secret mission lies a story of courage, and many belong to women who lived double lives as spies. Inspired by her infamous grandfather, Charlotte Philby uncovers the untold stories of daring women who risked everything to protect their countries. From delivering secret messages to cracking criminal networks through code breaking, these stories reveal the hope, fear and bravery behind their secret lives. Featuring heroes like Edith Cavell and Noor Inayat Khan, this book shines a light on the extraordinary women who worked in the shadows. Big thanks Puffin for the finished copy. The Wild Robot has become a worldwide sensation with its successful book series and recent film adaptation. Now, this gorgeously illustrated picture book out on the 24th of June brings Roz's story to life for both new fans and long-time readers. Roz the robot wasn't built for the wild, but when she ends up on an island, she must learn to adapt. Surrounded by curious animals, she discovers how to survive and find her place in a world that's very different from her own. So, join Roz on the island and discover what it means to belong. Thanks Piccadilly Press for the finished copy. Netta's summer holiday was meant to be a simple stay in an old villa on the island of Crete with her brother and their parents. Instead, she is drawn into dreams that take her back thousands of years to a time of kings, myths and a legendary labyrinth. In ancient Greece, King Minos prepares to unveil his secret maze, said to contain a terrifying creature. As Netta becomes more caught up in this ancient world, her hold on the present begins to slip. Now, Netta and Remy must race against time to unravel the labyrinth's mysteries before the past seems to want to swallow her whole. Thanks you clan for the finished copy that's out on the 26th of June. Lastly, the Whale's Song out on the 26th of June takes us deep into the wondrous world of whales. These awe-inspiring creatures have long fascinated us with their massive size and haunting songs. Once hunted to the brink of extinction, whales now remind us how vital it is to protect our oceans. Packed with beautiful illustrations, this stunning book explores these gentle giants and the urgent need to keep them safe, and is a celebration of marine life that will inspire readers to become champions for the seas. Thanks Postwave for the hardback finished copy. So these are the books I'm most excited about reading this month. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel below. As always, keep reading, and I'll see you in the next video.